Hello to all the past, the present, and the future queens. Welcome to Queen Series Chapter 4. I'm Dr. O, just keeping it real. I'm the Mother's Day edition of the Queen Series Chapter 3. I want to encourage all of you queens. Listen, you're fearfully, wonderfully, and marvelously made, and keep on shining. And to my spiritual son, Jocko, guess what? Keep the spotlight on the queens. You all be blessed.
How y'all doing today, man? As you know, it's Kyle Jacko checking in from the H.E.R. Man, I hope you having a beautiful, blessed day, night, or day, wherever you at. But you already know when you see this shirt right here, you know what it's time for. It's time for the Queen Series Chapter 4. Before we get ready to go into detail about this video, shouts out to the Queen Series Chapter 3. And all the amazing work y'all did. Y'all paved the way for the Queen Series Chapter 4. So shout out all y'all. Thank y'all for doing everything y'all been doing. And with that being said, I told y'all eventually I was gonna bring y'all chef. Told you that. I said eventually bring y'all chef is coming. So now I have a chef coming to you right now. Being able to hear her on Clubhouse, be able to hear her on Instagram, everywhere else. She's doing a lot of amazing, great things. So with that being said, resume is very, very long. I'm gonna bring it to the stage. Chef Tidwell, come on to the stage and holler at the people.
Hey, 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 greetings, my tasters and tastettes, and greetings, Jacko. Thank you for having me. It is your one and only Chef Jennifer Tidwell. A little bit about me. I'm born and bred in Cleveland, Ohio. That's where I do most of my business. I am a retired scientist. I do have a bachelor's in biology and a minor in chemistry, as well as a master in public health, and I'm a certified chef. So basically, what I do now is take what I learned while I was in school for science and public health, and I add it or apply it to what I do for my cooking career. I do personal chef, I do catering on a smaller scale, and actually, I'm actually switching gears right now, and I'm doing coaching, consulting, and creating, which basically means I will coach you, I will consult you, and I will help you create stuff as well as my own creating. So I have a YouTube page as well as Chef Tidwell. Find me on Facebook at Genuine Cuisines Culinary Services. That's genuine with a J. You can find me on Instagram, genuine_cuisines. And I'm on LinkedIn under Jennifer Tidwell. So I am on all the social media platforms. So that's all I have to say about me. I'm here to rock and roll with you. Back over to you, Jacko.
Okay, I love that. I love that. So whenever I get married, I know a chef that can cook now. That's a great thing. And like I said, if you didn't catch the YouTube channel, everything else like that, I don't think you gotta do a little description below this video. All her links is right there. That's why I say this year we're doing really good things. We have hyperlinks this year, so you don't gotta worry about copy and paste. Just touch it and bring you straight to it. So my next question to you, Queen, is this right here. What is your definition of a strong queen?
A strong queen is a woman that she can hold her own. Okay, let me start over. I mean, she can hold her own, but there's one thing to be independent, and being independent is strong. But I think a woman that is capable of knowing her, that can become interdependent, meaning you know when to let the independent go, because if you're too independent, it can actually become a curse rather than a blessing. So I think a strong queen is a woman that can knows how to be independent, but knows when to ask for help and don't be afraid to ask for help, and willing to give the shirt off her back within reason to those that need it, and as well as all about uplifting their other sisters and brothers, kings and queens, during hard times and great. So back to you, sir.
Okay, see, I like that. She's just going back and forth. Oh, okay, then. That's what I'm talking about. Queen. Now, this right here might irritate your family members, might irritate some friends, but I want you to pick one or two queens. I want you to say where they're from, what is their name, and how did it have an impact in your life? Go in detail with it so we'll know who you're talking about, Queen.
Well, I'm sure it's so cliche, but I'm almost sure all of us queens say our grandmother. But I mean, I wouldn't be here without grandma. But my grandmother, her name is Ruth Lipscomb. She's from Gaston, Alabama, and she is still here with me or with us. So she's one. And as much as I would like to say my mother, because she's up there too, I would then have to give it to my other grandmother, whom isn't with us in the physical. She transitioned about 10 years ago. Her name is Marguerite Johnson. And she was born in Bermuda. And that's where my family originate from, where I still have a lot of family at. But she ended up passing here, well, in Cleveland, Ohio. So those are the two queens that I would guess I would give the salute for, because even though my mother is high on that list, I needed those two to get here.
Well, let us know why, like what type of impact did they have on you growing up? Like, let us know.
So my maternal grandmother, that would be Ruth Lipscomb, she taught me all the things about um she taught me a lot. But one thing that I know for sure that stood out with me was as you get older and you be in relationships, as far as like boyfriend, girlfriend, intimate relationship, or whatever, however you roll. And she was the one who taught me about red flags. Um, because you have your one group of people that's always like the first answer is like F them, or the other one is like give them another chance. She just always told me, she never told me that or that. She was just like, a red flag, because everybody red flags are different. And if somebody, show you a red flag, you see it. I guess it's almost like what Maya Angelou told Oprah. When somebody show you who they are, you take them for who they are. And that's basically what the red flag is. And that's what I gathered from what my grandmother on my maternal side told me. So obviously that leaves paternal, which is Marguerite. And what she taught me, she the one who taught me how not to fear death. It's coming, it's inevitable. Live your life, make your life, the way you live it is your legacy. So that's what she taught me. And because she taught me so much about transitioning and death and believing in a well, she was Christian, so it was Jesus or whatnot, but whichever way you roll, just a higher power is what I got from that. And she taught me, not to fear it, live your life to the fullest, and just play all out at all times.
Okay, that's amazing gifts to. That's some gems right there for everybody to just listen to and watch, because that's an amazing thing so much. So, Queen, thank you for that. And shouts out to both of them queens so much, because, hey, I know one is here, one is not here, but guess what? They made you the incredible queen that you are right now. So that's a great thing. So, Queen, now we got something what we call the wordplay. You can unmute your microphone. This is going to be an interactive game. I love playing games. As you know, you hear me on Clubhouse. I love joking. I love doing a lot of stuff. So when I say the word, I want you to go in detail and tell me, what does that word mean to you? Okay.
Sounds like a winner.
So for you, I'm going to take two and put them together. So when I say Cleveland, Ohio, what comes to your mind?
Cleveland is the Cleveland is the city where I come from. So run, run. That is home base, baby. Home, home, home. You can call the mistake on the lake. You can call it what you want to. But Cleveland is the heart of it all. That is home, baby. Home. Come to Cleveland, come visit. I guarantee you it will suck you in and you won't leave. Cleveland is dope. It is home.
I love it. Until I thought about Cleveland and I thought about all that snow y'all be getting. I thought everything else. Once I thought about that, Cleveland was right out of my mind after that one. But one of my favorite groups, Bone Thugs and Harmony, they're from Cleveland. So, boom, 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 boom,
Yep.
boom. We ain't about to
That's
get
what I'm
into that.
saying. Cleveland
Okay.
is the city where we come from. So run, run.
Okay. Okay. So your next word is gonna be foodie. When I say foodie, what comes to your mind?
Hi, it's so funny because maybe two things. I guess the actual what foodie is, and that's a person that's pretty adventurous, which is willing to try different foods and really give it a go and travel for food and do different things. And then you got the person who say they're foodie, and you be like, okay, well, taste this. And the first thing they do is use the N word, and the N word in culinary is nasty. So we don't like that word, because just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's nasty. So when I hear foodie, first thing I think of is, just being a pioneer as far as wanting to taste food, try food, explore food. Don't be scared of food. At the end of the day, if you really can't get it down, you can spit it out, or you can just suck it up, buttercup, and swallow it one time and keep it moving.
Okay. Because I know with me, like I'm from Texas. So my favorite food is crawfish. But I ain't had crawfish in like some years. I went down to Texas, I think year before last had crawfish, broke out in hives. I'm talking about itch, scratching. I'm looking like Pookie. And I'm like,
oh no, you didn't got an allergy to shellfish?
But it's crazy. I can eat everything else. I can eat shrimp. I can eat everything but crawfish. It can't happen. But I think what somebody told me could be my mama seasoned too much. But then I went to Louisiana, had the same allergic reaction. So I told my doctor, like, yeah, you can take every pin. I'm like, man, if I gotta take every pin to eat crawfish, I just don't need to eat it. I'm good.
Right. The only other thing I would recommend, if you ever get that itch again, and you think you can handle it one more again, try your Benadryl. And if that don't work, just stay away.
I tried the Benadryl. That didn't work. I got a picture, and it showed me what Benadryl, because when I went to Texas, somebody told me about the Benadryl. So I had like I took a picture of the Benadryl. I was like, man, I took that Benadryl, and I still was like,
Yep, don't do it. Leave it alone.
I'm good. But like I say, with every other type of fish, lobster, shrimp, I'm good. It's just crawfish. It's just not going to happen anymore. So all my crawfish lovers out there from Port Arthur, Texas, man, it's been real. I like living. So I'm done now. Y'all can have all of it. Okay. And my last one. My last one is this right here. I want you to go in depth about food. Tell us what is one of your favorite dishes to make. So when I say food, I want you to give me your favorite dish to make. Bring us in your mind right quick. Go ahead, Queen.
Mm-hmm. So one thing I will share with you guys, a lot of people might get mad at me, but I'm sure most chefs and other food culinarians will be happy for me to say it. We hate the question, what's your specialty? We hate the question, what's your favorite food to make? Because usually we don't have one. But with that being said, I specialize in international cuisine. There's not too much that I can't make. But I think what brings me joy making the most, believe it or not, is baked chicken. As plain as it sounds. I mean,
okay. So
it's simple.
Madison, you don't got to worry about nothing, Madison. She said baked chicken. You know how to make that, Madison. That's my daughter now. You know how to make that. So there you go.
I make some pretty mean baked chicken. Like, I have yet to have anybody top what I can do when it comes to doing it. So
my 8-year-old little girl, I'm telling you, she's fine.
That's good. She better be. I told her keep going. But I mean, if you want me to take it outside of the simple, but you said what I like to cook. That's one of my favorite things to make. I mean, so and just soul food in general.
Take us out of the simple. Give us something.
Okay, so if I go outside of simple, one of my favorite dishes is a Filipino dish called lumpia. I like making that. It's basically, it's like a Filipino egg roll. It has meat in it and vegetables. That's fun to make. Okay. I like making ossobuco, which is Italian. It's basically beef knuckles with a gremolade sauce, which is like a lemon zest on top. Usually made with a creamy risotto. Or vichyssoise, which is a potato leek soup served cold. That's French.
Hey, okay then. Well, Queen, you have won the wordplay. Do you want to know what you have won?
What did I win?
You won a box of Popeye chicken with no meat on the bone.
As long as I can have the gristle, I'm still in the game because I love gristle.
See you there. Let everybody know from the Queen Series Chapter 5 that's coming. You see how she loved my gift? You see that? Love my gift the same way. But Queen, that was the wordplay you wanted, because I tell everybody, because, you know, when it comes to motivation, I'm always serious all the time. But when you're doing this right, man, you got to bring the comedy. You got to bring the jokes into it. That's what keeps it going. I want to let y'all know something. This Queen, she has a cold right now, but she loves y'all so much. She pushed through this so she could do the video. So I'm
trying not to sniffle.
Comedy. And she been sniffling the whole time. But
I've been trying not to and not blow my nose.
So look, they just show y'all these queens really love y'all. They try to do as much as they can do for y'all. But we had a part on the blueprint because everybody on the blueprint they had one queen the video they had to watch. I want you to go in depth and let everybody know what you took from the video and why they should watch D. Ross' video.
So that video was pretty spectacular. I mean, when I heard her story, and if y'all haven't watched it, I guess spoiler alert, but she's a cosmetologist, but she's not just any cosmetologist. She's blind, like it's dark, I can't see, blind 100%. And I mean, that's just dope. That's inspiration. That's almost like anybody that want to sit here and cry and try to say you can't do anything, you can take that video and be like, okay, I can't do this, but she can cut hair and curl hair and she's blind. That's almost as dangerous as being in a kitchen. I mean, it's just as dangerous. She's dealing with hot, heat, knife, sharp, same difference. I mean, same difference. And I commend her. I mean, you take my eyeballs away, I'm just man down. I'm just gonna become a rapper or something. I don't know. But no, it was just really inspiring because her video, she's bubbly, she's uplifting. She's inspiring, uplifting, strong-willed. You can tell she's a go-getter, and it amazes me when I see people that push through different things to that extent, because so many of us can just roll over and just, be like, to hell with it. So that's straight inspiration. She's dope, and I give her big, mad, super kudos ups because that takes strength and heart.
Okay, love that. So shouts out to everybody right now. If you want to know what we're talking about, because all these queens, they talk about the same thing. Go on Queen Series, chapter 3. She's the first queen right there. D. Ross, you're going to see her. Go in there and see what we talking about. Because, I mean, if y'all haven't checked it out yet, out of all these queens that talked about it, y'all really missing. So shouts out to my sister D. And once again, like I say in every video, D, your head is still big and so is your eyes. But I love you. And with that being said, Queen, my next question to you is, what would you love for queens to take away from watching your video?
Hmm. Biggest thing I think, I mean, obviously all of it, but I guess the biggest thing I would like is for us to realize that even though we say it, actions speak louder than words. If you really run around here boasting how you want to uplift another queen or whatnot or a king, show it with action. Cause I mean, words are just words. Without action is nothing. So I'm really big about uplifting and inspiring one another and not having jealousy or envy. And at the end of the day, if you do have those feelings, guess what? That's okay. That just means that there's something there that you aspire to want to be, and that's okay. Don't get mad at it. Don't hold the person accountable. Figure out what it is and make yourself be that way or better so you get rid of that ill will. And then once you get there, you can continue to inspire and uplift along your way.
Okay. The Queen, I want you to give the kings and the queens a 2022 motivational message, the way God's giving it to you right now. Go ahead and give it to them.
Oh, wow. Well, there's one thing I live by: never lie, cheat, or steal. Always strike a fair deal. That's one. And two, don't ever give up. Keep your head up. And in the words of Les Brown, if you can fall down, fall on your back, because if you look up, you can get up.
Okay. Well, we got to get to another part of it. Last year we done the motivational prayer. And when we started this year, God told me something. Instead of the motivational prayer, we got something called the Queen's Prayer. The Queen's Prayer is something that the Queen is going to go ahead and pray for her queens. Because this is right, all these queens here, this is their queendom. I'm just here hosting. So with that being said, Queen, go ahead and give them a Queen's Prayer for this video. Pray to your queens right quick and uplift your queens and get them a prayer.
My queens, I ask that to whoever you look up to, be it Allah, Buddha, Haru, Jesus, Universe, Spirit, Almighty, Yahweh. I ask that whichever one you look up to, he, she look over us. I pray that we look upon them for strength, inspiration, growth, love, longevity, positivity, and prosperity. We have this within us. We are great. We will be great. We will always be great. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to give help. And I ask that you continue to have your strength, your love, and your hopes, and all and everything you need be answered and given to you. And all of our prayers, I ask that we be given. I say amen, or however you want to end that.
Hey, so she let y'all pick whatever one y'all want to pick from. I'm gonna say amen. Okay. So, Queen, with that being said, we down to the end of the video now. I need you to unmute your microphone. We have an ending theme for this video. So when I say something, I want you to repeat the same thing I say, and we're gonna get ready to close it up, okay? Okay, so live strong.
Live strong.
Live like a queen.
Live like a queen.
She can say it loud enough, but she a little bit sick right now. Live like a queen.
Live like a queen. I'm talking loud.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot of she gonna make it. Okay, live with glory and a smile.
Live with glory and a smile.
Okay, she kind of scared me on that one. This has been the Queen Series, Chapter 4. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. You want to know anything more about this queen, go in the description below. Make sure you share this to your friends, share it to your family, because the queens, they are coming, and they're not stopping. They're adjusting your crown, and make sure you go out there and be your best. My name is Kyle Jacko. I am out.